You can
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, this is did you guys like text your parents and everything?
Yeah, but we'll see. Didn't have a great response.
Yeah, I've been having issues with parents.
Katie, how have the other meetings gone? We've had really good turnout at the other ones. Great.
Katie, what do we do if we can't reach these parents? Because I've been trying since the last meeting. I've asked about phone numbers and stuff, and this is starting to frustrate me.
Well, I only have what they gave us, so I mean, like you're using the newest list, like the survey numbers and everything.
Yes. Right, and I've only gotten in contact with, out of 24 students, 11.
You don't have like the first grade teachers, do they have any?
They gave me the same numbers that I have.
Okay.
And they're not responding. I've called from blocked, unblocked, from my business, everything. They're not responding.
I was gonna say some of mine that I haven't got a hold of. It's not that they're disconnected. It's just nobody's answering, no responding.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can only do our best, we'll see what happens. We'll just have to see what happens. We might have to do some home visits.
That's what I figured, but I just want to make sure that I wasn't overstepping.
No, not at all. This is the only grade though that's been a formalized complaint anyway. So it's interesting. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not true. It's just
Right.
it's I don't know.
I only have like constant contact with my now fourth grader parent and one other parent, but they don't like, I have to go through like Facebook and then, but they don't like come to any of my like,
Yeah.
vested meetings. I don't know what to do.
It's really good in terms of getting a hold of parents in the past. It's a little bit older, better with the older grades. Sometimes you can actually find the kids' social media and say, hey, but in second grade, it's harder. And Mr. Pabanik's on, so we have that. So hi, Mr. Pabanik.
Well, we still have 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll give it some time. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee in the meantime. I have your presentation pulled up here. And I'll try, I thought I had disabled the waiting room, but it looks like I didn't. So let me see here. Meeting. I disabled the waiting room, so we have that going for us.
So they can freely come in now, right?
Thanks for coming out. That was a giant problem before.
When you're in the meet and the share screen and stuff, that is an issue.
Yeah.
Jay, are you having the same trouble?
Not as many. I think there's only like 7 I didn't get a hold of. But
Oh wow.
I mean, it's
lot.
still a lot, yeah. But yeah, 7 and only one that I just don't have no good numbers for. But the other ones that I haven't got a hold of, they're just not answering the phone, text message.
Okay.
I left voicemails and I'm just not hearing anything back. So I
wonder
don't know for sure that's the wrong number.
Did first grade use Class Dojo last year?
Yeah, and they reached out. I know they reached out to them for me as well, and they're still not getting any responses either.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do me a favor and send me the list of people, and we'll see if I can't cross-reference older siblings or.
The one I was going to reach out to Miss Pendolino, actually, Kayla Vaughn and Jaden Vaughn. I don't know if
anybody's been in contact with that family.
Is there just
I have through Facebook Messenger, but she doesn't get on the links and stuff that I send her. But yeah,
all the numbers are actually off.
I'll give you her. I did put the new phone number in the document though.
Okay.
Mr. Probanik, you never receive phone calls from us? Here, I can unmute you too, Mr. Probanik, because you're our only parent.
Yeah. Do I have the right number for who is the child?
Is it Elijah is in 2nd grade now?
Oh, because I'm about to say I've called for Elijah, but I haven't.
Mr. Probanik, put your correct number in the chat box and I'll double check what we have in our system for you.
Yeah, because I have 2 numbers that I called.
And you're saying you didn't get any information from me either? You didn't get like a robocall from the school? You got I see you got one from Mr. Holtz, but we'll see.
He said nothing.
That's
weird. That's weird.
Okay, so if you could put your correct number in the chat, I'll update it in eSchool. That's very bizarre. All right, well, we'll go ahead and get started. There's no waiting room, so let me share my screen here.
That's the number I have.
Okay, I'll double check it too, Takia.
And I also have a 798 number.
Okay, are you seeing just the keynote?
No. You can see like the opener. It's like on the side still, it's not playing. Is that what you mean?
Okay, but you're not seeing like my whole desk. Okay, perfect. So it should be playing now.
Welcome back to school. Now let's meet the 2nd grade team.
I don't know. It sounds like a kid. Is that a kid?
Yes, it's Anna.
Ah.
Hey, 2nd graders, this is Mr. Hall.
Okay, well, that cut off.
Is it because you're not muted, Jay? Mute yourself.
go ahead and quickly talk about our curriculum. I had the voiceover for this slide, but it didn't share. For math, we'll be using Eureka Math. The second grade will follow along similarly to the first grade curriculum. So that'll be a continuation from last year. I apologize if you can hear some banging. We're having some work done on our home. Science is Science Fusion, and we have a new language arts curriculum called EL, and Learn Zillion goes hand in hand with that. Those are two high quality, great literature pieces that our kids will be reading and learning about. Some apps you see on the right-hand side of the screen. Zoom, you'll become very familiar with as you are on the call right now. Some other ones that we use are Zern, Epic. The Seesaw app is how we'll be communicating. If you're not familiar with any of these apps that you see here, you will be by the end of the school year, or even maybe by the end of the next couple of weeks. We will gladly help you and your child navigate through these apps and the curriculum as well.
For math,
guess
they will
it
be
did-
using Eureka
it did
Math,
go
which
in,
is
my
similar
bad.
to what they did.
I think we need a do-over, Katie. You need to start this over so we can hear the slide.
There's still no audio. You can just move on to the next ones if you want.
Zern and eSpark. Again,
hear
this
it
may
through
seem a little
mine?
overwhelming now, but we are here to
Oh
work
my
you through these
God.
things that we will be working with to
I don't know.
help.
Okay, we're moving
teach
on.
your
We're moving
child.
on.
Hi guys, here's what my daily schedule looks like. From 8:30 to 10, we will be doing English language arts, whole group and small group instruction on Zoom. From 10 to 10:30, students will work on assignments given in the virtual classroom that looks like the picture in the bottom right-hand corner. They will click on whichever icon is posted by the teacher, and it will take them where they need to go for the day. From 10:30 to 12, we will sign back onto Zoom for math. This again will include whole and small group instruction. From 12 to 12:40 is your lunchtime. At 12:40 to 1:10, scholars are expected to log onto Zoom again for science and social studies, with science being on Mondays and Tuesdays and social studies being on Thursdays and Fridays. From 1:10 to 2:10, students will work independently. 2:10 to 3 o'clock is when you will have your special. You will receive information on what to do for specials by that specific teacher. As you can see, we only have meeting times on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. On Wednesdays, that time will be used or set aside for independent learning as well as extended office hours. Please use this day to schedule an appointment for any questions, problems, and/or concerns you may have during our online experience.
Hello.
That's okay. Mine didn't have audio to it. I was just going to talk about it.
I'm having you guys present. I don't know what was on there.
But if anybody wants to come to my class, here's my schedule. This will be put into Schoology on the top of the page. We'll have meeting times in the morning, 8:30 to 10 for ELA morning meeting. 12:30 to 1:20 will also be together as a class live. We'll be going over Math Eureka. During these other independent times, it's independent working, but it'll also be available for one-on-ones, small group. Anybody needs help there. Once these are in Schoology, all the little icons that have the apps on them. Those are all clickable. It'll take you right to the link. So it should be easy to navigate. Go ahead, Ms. Day.
Hello again, it's Mrs. Ketty. If your child has special needs and has an IEP, I will be the special education teacher or intervention specialist, we're also called, that is working with your child. Because every student's needs are individual, I have a very unique schedule. I will be reaching out to parents and caregivers on Thursday and Friday of this week to discuss scheduling. If you need me before that, please feel free to call or text me at the number listed on the screen, and I will be happy to help you.
Is there audio on this? So this is just the contact information, I'm assuming then for the teachers. And they have their class code for the Remind app. That's for texting, I believe. And then also the Seesaw links. And
We'll also have the Schoology messaging as well. We just wanted to create as many possible communications as for parents as possible.
And we will also be updating the school webpage quite regularly. So that's right now the best way to get all school updates. And then I don't know if we had more people join our meeting. However, we are having 2 additional parent whole school meetings that will go over a large amount of information that pertains to everybody. We have one tonight at 6:00 p.m. and one on Friday at 2:00 p.m. So if you're interested in attending one of those. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing, and I just wanted to open it up if you had any questions, Mr. Prabanic. Okay, well, if there's no questions, I'll go ahead and end the meeting. I'm going to, team, I'm going to dump this into iMovie and try to record over it. And Jay, I'll just kind of go over the stuff that didn't have your voice on it and upload it to a YouTube. I think the best way to do this is to actually upload all of our videos to YouTube and share it out that way. We're having a lot of trouble uploading it to Schoology, so I'm going to make a school account this morning. And I see that Mr. Prabanic did have a question about Clever. So if somebody just could maybe explain how that will look for the student and what they can do.
Yes, so pretty much, Mr. Prabanic, I am Elijah's teacher, by the way, Mrs. Williams. It's nice to meet you. What they will do is they will log on to Clever, and through Clever, they should be able to get onto the apps and the things that they need, such as Schoology, such as such as Schoology, such as the EL that we're going to be in. So they will pretty much use Clever to log into any and every app that they need for the day, if that makes any sense for you.
Thanks, Ms. Williams.
You're welcome. And Mr. Prabanic, I don't know if you know, but if you click your microphone at the end, you can unmute yourself and actually speak out versus trying to type everything in.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Miss Williams?
Yes.
Okay, so my actual question is the email I got for Cleaver, when I went to click on it, my link is expired for all 3 of my children. So how do I go about getting it?
I will actually send you, that's a good question. I will actually send you another link so that he's able to log on, but I don't know why he would be logged off, but again, technical issues as you can see this morning. So I will just resend another link for you for Elijah.
Mr. Prabanic, also, if you bring up,
Well, I more think that it was.
Go ahead.
Bring up the iPad.
Well, on September 3rd, when we have our technology rollout, we're updating all of the apps. And I think partially part of the problem is like if Clever had an update and it didn't get updated on the iPad, it won't work anymore. So that's why we're asking everybody to bring them up so we can make sure they have the correct apps running. And then like those types of issues we can fix for you.
Okay, when is that?
That's September 3rd, tomorrow from 8:30 to 3 p.m.
Okay.
So did you block?
And I think more or less Eli's.
I'm just wondering if you blocked the
Whatever.
school's phone number or like the 838-0000, because we do have the correct contact information for you, and I'm just wondering why you're not getting our email blasts or our phone call blasts.
Well, what's weird is the number's not blocked, and I answer it when it calls, but sometimes I don't get to answer it, but then there's no message.
So the 848 number is the correct number.
Yes, and I also left my wife's number too.
Okay. Well, you should be getting something from me, or phone call and a text from me pretty soon.
I'll also, that's what's weird though. I sent out a text as well. So I'm going to send another one this morning, Mr. Probanik, and let us know if you don't get it.
Okay.
Okay. Were there other questions you had?
No.
All right. Well, we're around. You know how to reach us. And you have my information as well. So don't hesitate to reach out. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow to update the iPads.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, second grade team. I'll work on throwing that into iMovie real quick and then uploading it for you. Sorry about the technical difficulties. It's difficult when I didn't make the keynote, I don't always know what's coming next. Even if I make the keynote, I don't always know what's coming next. So I was up last night making, my own little movie for like the parent meeting tonight because I couldn't have a repeat of yesterday. So it's 10 minutes and it's perfect. I'm really excited about it. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Okay, thank you. Bye, team.
You just want to stay on?
Yeah, that's fine. Is that okay?
Yeah, well, let me stop the recording though. Hold on.
All right, I'm leaving. Bye-bye, friends.
Bye, guys.